Good morning, it's Kent Mayhugh with Lil Buddy Company. We're excited to show you one of the wire cutout systems. First one we've got here is the Spider. Okay, the Spider is a nice little compact unit. Has the wire cutout system that'll draw the line into the vehicle. We have the fiber line. It is 300 feet. You should be able to do about 50 windshields with this. We have the apparatus that'll secure the other end of the line as you're drawing in the one line and it's cutting the earthing. We have the drive system, which attaches to the machine with your cordless drill, and we'll show you that in a little bit. We have the insert line through the urethane tool. We have a nice little, I call it a fiber stick, has a little hole in there. You run the line through and that feeds around the windshield, around the moldings and under some of the rubber trim of some of the tighter vehicle windshields. Newer ones that have the really tight gap between the glass and the pinch weld. We have a plastic protection that'll save the dashboard and all the trim and the headliners as you wind the line around on the inside of the vehicle. We have a detailed operation manual, and again we have a nice carrying case that comes with it. So let's get started, show you how easy it is to work with this system. Just want to give you a close-up of the actual machine that does the drive of the wire. You've obviously got your pump section in here, okay, and you'll pump it up when you attach it inside the windshield. You've got your drive here. This has a little slide mechanism to release it and then push it in, and then it locks it in. The hex head, put your drill on the end of this. You want to use like a 20 volt cordless drill, and always put it on the low speed. Very important, put it on the low speed. You need about 20 feet of line, and look at how the line runs through here. Run the line through, there's a little wheel in here. The line goes on top of the wheel and down under to this bolt that protects the plastic. The line goes to the shaft here where the drive is, and there's a hole through the shaft, and you put the line through the hole and then line and wind it up. On the top here, there's a visual of which way to drive it all the time. You see the little black arrow there? And you want the drive spinning this way around. Okay, that keeps the line away from the plastic. If you spun it the other way, the line would cut on the plastic inside there. This liner, this always goes to the outside edge of the windshield. Okay, now we're going to attach the unit on the inside of the windshield. I usually put it towards the middle of the vehicle on the very bottom. Pump it up. Set it in place. I've got my insert tool. I usually like to drive the line out of the vehicle around the VIN notch area. Place the line, the fiber line, on both sides of the tool. This is how I do it. Hold it like that. Okay, now we go to the outside and we will pull the line out and around the windshield. All right, now from the outside you can see we've got our cup mounted towards the middle of the windshield. Our line that's exited to the outside of the vehicle. Simply pull it. Pull in the line. Now you got to kind of visually look that you pull out enough line and you get towards the end of the spool of line, but don't pull it to the point where you got to the end. So now again, you should need about 20 feet of line. Okay. All Alright, now we're on the passenger's side. Got to run the line around. Now a lot of vehicles at this point you would insert the line through the hole of the plastic piece and feed it around where there's rubber and it's a tight fit. This vehicle, it's not as tight, so we don't really need to do that. But you do need to pull the line tight. Now we're back over on the driver's side, feeding the line around. Attach this somewhere past a foot or so past the line that we entered out of the vehicle, which was right by the VIN notch. Pull it tight. I usually wind it around twice. Then I tighten it. And that'll secure the line. Once you start drawing it, it will pull that line if you didn't tie it to something. I know some technicians who tie it to the wiper post. You could do that if you didn't have this, or if you lost this or something like that, you could tie it to the wiper post. All right, now we're gonna go inside and we're gonna drive the line around. We're gonna use a 20-volt drill. We're going to use the low speed, don't use the high speed. I like to be around 15 or so on my torque setting. That way you can preserve the line once you get that torque setting dialed in on the drill you're using. Get it to the point where it clicks, but it doesn't break the line, and you can dial that in, okay? So now we've got to use our plastic protective sleeve on the inside to protect the dash. So we want to get this plastic sleeve between the dash and the fiber line, obviously, so this will protect the dashboard. Now, you know forward to take the torque off, but I did just cut from here to here. The line stopped in this area. You're putting too much pressure on if you really go past the machine area. Now we have to position this to the passenger's bottom corner. All right, at the end you saw the windshield slide over a little bit from the torque of pushing it, but now the windshield is out. Nice thing about this product is it's so easy on your body. I mean, you can pull out windshields with very little effort. This is a tool you should have in your toolbox.